TV reports showing police using military weapons in Ferguson, Missouri last month raised questions about whether local officers are beginning to look like soldiers.
News 13 Cheryl Barber joins us live in Hendersonville. And Cheryl, we've seen officers in helmets using what appears to be armored troop carriers.
Well, that equipment is becoming more and more common as police agencies use military surplus vehicles and weapons. But deputies here have turned in the Army hardware, and they've chosen equipment that more efficiently protects officers at crime scenes. When protests and looting broke out in Ferguson, Missouri, police there used a variety of armored vehicles and riot gear for crowd control. That has launched controversy over the use of anything that looks military, like this Bearcat G-3 armored rescue vehicle owned by the Henderson County Sheriffs Department.
People ask, is it really worth it? Well, the guys who are sitting in here, if they're getting shot at, can tell you, yeah, it's well worth it.
Corporal Vince Griggs says this $300,000 machine has enough steel to resist high-caliber rifle fire and some explosions. It's not a military vehicle. Seizures from drug arrests paid for the purchase.
The factor that this truck brings to when we go out is just phenomenal. A lot of people just go ahead and give up, so the instances die down a little bit. But that initial approach when you're taking rounds or something, it's good for the guys to have a place to feel secure at.
Deputies say they're aware of public concerns about militarizing local law enforcement. Previous administrations here have received a surplus military helicopter and armored personnel carriers. They were returned in favor of a more reliable, easier to maintain truck.
We're not here to look like or be the military, but a lot of times we're engaged in tactics and missions that actually require the use of this kind of equipment.
Yeah, but that looks military, yeah.
People we talked with today say local officers should have the equipment to protect themselves, but not large numbers of any military vehicles.
The only issue, I guess, is make sure that it's used in a judicial manner. They did do it without going, I shouldn't say crazy, but using good common sense when they use these things.
The federal program allowing the use of military equipment for local law enforcement is on hold in North Carolina. Officials did not complete the required inventory in time to permit requests for that equipment this year. Reporting live in Henderson County, I'm Cheryl Barber, News 13.